with her.
And I know you've been doing some voiceover work too.
Constantly, yes. And that, as I say, is with my head stuck in my daughter's clothes closet with a box and a microphone. And I have to stick my head in the box to record the spot. And I defy you with your husband screaming at you because he wants the first take to be the one that's printed and send it and stop. And I want, once again, for it to be perfect.
What about if, like say that you and Donna and Michelle are busy with Mark Cherry and you and I brainstorm and we get this thing we just discussed off the ground, but that they come to you and they say, listen, we're going to reboot. Sometimes they reboot, like say they were going to reboot Knots Landing and have they're going to just recast it. They're going to have Val Ewing, at the age that she was. Are there any actresses that come to your mind to play Val and to pass the torch to?
Man, that's a question I've never been asked. And the age range would be around 30, 40 or 50 or no,
I was
40,
thinking
40.
30s, 40s, right?
Yes, me too. That's the sweet spot to do that. But
and I mean, some people I think, I think of like a Reese Witherspoon. I mean, I'm assuming that everyone's, just in an ideal world, everyone wants, and I guess on TV, even maybe Jennifer Lawrence.
Right there. See, Gemini, you're scaring me. You are scaring me. Yes, her. Yes, I love her. I love her in Time Out and a baby and getting married and after the baby. And I love her. And she's real. It's all about real. It is in your voiceover, it's in your acting, and it's in talking interviews and things. You have to come from home base, and she does in spades. I love her. Perfect.
Right? Can't you see Jennifer Lawrence showing up and saying,
she can do anything.
Valene?
She can do anything. And as far as I'm concerned, she would not only do it, but she would take it to the next level because she's so effing amazing. Amazing.
Right? The whole waitress.
It be real. She lets it be real. She showed up on something, again, flying by the television set, not really watching it and seeing. She was pregnant and looked totally different person. And there she is, front and center. I love her for that. I love her. I want to go there. I want to show that I can go there. For the hell with the curls and the eye makeup and all of it. That's brave, and it reveals. You have to share and reveal, I think.
She's real. I don't know. She's who I thought of to play Valene.
Oh, I just love that. I mean, and I say she'd add layers that I never would dream of, but I'd love to see them. And I'd be honored that she showed me what I missed. I'd be honored in her case because
she would need your, we need your approval. She would need your approval. So that's good.
You got it. But that's a great idea.
Anything else you want to bring up that I didn't bring up? I like to give people a chance at the end. I mean, to talk about it.
Let me just see.
Because thank you for answering all of my questions. But I feel like if there's anything else.
I do have something.
Yeah, tell me.
Well, here's the thing. We live on a hilltop and we look out over the entire valley, and it's a killer drop dead view. And that's why all these windows are correct, because of what you get to look out on. They're hell on wheels when you're an aging diva and you're doing a virtual interview. Bottom line is, Quentin Tarantino, because he works out of Universal currently, brought his Once Upon a Time in Hollywood right down to the foot of our driveway and filmed for a month maybe, and came back for pickup shots. There is Brad Pitt down at the end of my driveway in a pair of pants, because I run at night, came home late from Toluca Lake, drive up my hill, and there's Brad Pitt walking with, wasn't it Margot Robbie? Walking up the hill. I love Margot. She's incredible, but I couldn't take my eyes off those pair of pants going up the cul-de-sac hill that we live on so we can sit on this mountaintop. One night with courage, because they were shooting night for night, thousands of times, I snuck down after coming home from my run, parked the car, tiptoed down the driveway, and there's Quentin directing Brad Pitt and who was his partner? I don't know. It was too amazing, but Brad Pitt, come on. Oh, and Leonardo, because Leonardo lived in one of the houses at the bottom of the, so Leonardo's coming out of the door and there's Brad Pitt. So I've got two dream come true in the flesh in front of me. And Quentin Tarantino saw me, talked to somebody, and came across the cul-de-sac as they're doing the setup, came and said, Joan Van Ark, Quentin Tarantino, as if I didn't know. He said, I have watched Frogs, which is a movie I did with Ray Milland and I can't, oh, Sam Elliott. Come on, doesn't get more good. Sam Elliott and Ray Milland, way back, forever ago, not that much, but a while back. Ray Milland, an Oscar winner, Sam Elliott, the most handsome, best actor on the planet. So I had done that movie, and he said, I've watched, Quentin Tarantino says, it's a bazillion times, one of my favorite movies. I know just who you are. Welcome to our set. You know, chatting away. I thought I would, I don't know, go poo-poo or pee-pee because I was this incredible man. We chatted for a while. He was about as gracious as anyone can be. It was time to shoot the scene. I watched them do that and tiptoed, crawled back up the hill because I was so, I have a poster in my office that a fan in Palm Springs at one of the autograph things brought me of Frogs. It is huge, like a real movie poster in a theater, in the front of the theater would be huge. It was in my office forever because a fan wanted me to sign it. And he said, no, you just keep it. I signed it to Quentin Tarantino just because I thought it was right. I miss it more than you know, but I went down a day or two later and handed it to someone to give to him. And he said, this will definitely, or whatever, he thanked me and whatever. But I had to do that to him because he's an icon. What it goes without saying. And to have had that kind of connection and have him know who the hell I am, I blew me away. I mean, through the roof. And
You're giving me chills now. I mean, that's a great story.
It is. It is. And he's a great man to have done that and to thank me and be there. And he's so, what I love, and I think this is true of all actors, he's like a kid when he's so, it's so, energy is just like, this is what I'm on the earth to do. And that's what I have felt since I was 14. This is why I'm here. And that kind of impulse and energy is what you need to survive and keep going and not give up. And I'm going to get verklempt because COVID's been a test for me to not have that food, that meal, that creativity.